Hello, everyone. It's Ajensen with BTS Solutions, and here today I'm going to do a demo and talk a little bit about what the Unified Communications Client is, or UC client for short. Just an overview of what that is and what the capabilities are. It is included with the Breeze solution. It's, of course, with Unified Communications, it doesn't matter which device you connect on, whether it be your phone, your PC, or your desktop, tablet, your cell phone, or smartphone. All of your devices are connected and they're all unified, regardless of how you decide that you want to connect, make and take calls, chat, text message, all that good stuff. So with that being said, let's get to it. So on the UC client, when you first log in, this is what you're going to see. So what we would provide you is a URL that you would just go. It's a web-based, web address that you would go to. We would provide a username and password when you log in. This is what you first see when you first log in. Now, why would you want to use a unified communications client or UC client? Well, it would be someone who wants to work from home or work from anywhere these days. Really, it's just to be able to make and take a call, to see call history, to see your voicemails. You want to chat with employees who are also working remote or maybe working in the office. Of course, with COVID, there are a lot of hybrid type environments these days. So you have people working in the office sometimes working from home. You could have employees working in other states and sometimes other countries even. So it's a way to be able to see presence, to see if someone is on a call without actually being in the same office as them. So with that being said, I just want to kind of do an overview of what a UC client is, what you can do, what the capabilities are, and just do a quick demo for you guys. So you can, of course, start a call. I can click this button right here, and I can dial the phone number. So I can dial the phone number on here and make the call. I do not need a phone at all. I would recommend using a headset. A lot of people have earbuds these days. You can integrate that with your device, whether it be a PC or a Mac or whatever other device you're using. But you can simply dial a phone number, and it's as simple as this. Make a call right here. Okay, my desk phone is ringing as well as my mobile device. Put that on mute so we don't get any feedback here. So you can see I'm on a call right here. You're having the counter right here to be able to show you how long you've been on the call, an active call. You have all your call control just like you would on a phone as well. So of course I can mute my audio right here, unmute myself. I can place the call on hold. By placing your call on hold, you will hear your on hold music for your business as well too. Okay, what you can also do is you can add a call in here. So if you want to do a conference call, I can just look for any other available person, or I can add a phone number right here. I'm not going to do that, but you could simply just do that as simply as just dialing the number using the keyboard on your computer, or simply right here on the keypad. I can transfer a call as well too. If I click on transfer, I can go to attended transfer, where it's more of a warm call transfer. I can transfer the call. I can move to a mobile device. I can also move it to my desk phone as well too. So that's very important because I'll get questions all the time. Well, can I move this call if I need to leave and go pick up the kids or whatever the case may be? Can I move this call, to my cell phone? The answer is yes. You can simply do that right there. You can click transfer right here. Again, you can check to see who's available and transfer the call by just clicking here and then transferring the call away. I can end the call by simply clicking right here. So I'm going to go ahead and do so now. So you have all of the call control that you're always going to have, whether it's a physical phone or on your desk phone as well, to be able to make those types of transfers and place calls on hold to field other calls as well. I'm going to go right down the left-hand side of what you have here. So here's the home screen. If I wanted to, send a chat to another employee, I can click here. I can click, excuse me, I can click here's Eddie. Here's a message that I sent him previously. So I can send him a message now. Obviously, it's after hours right now, so I'm not sure who's going to respond, of course, but I could send him a message by just saying, hello on a demo. So I can send him an internal message. I can also click right here and click to text message. So if I wanted to send a text message, I could send a text message right here. I can see all the previous messages that we have sent together. We often get the question, customers will ask, well, my customers ask me all the time, can I text message your phone number? And I always have to tell them no. Well, with this solution, or VoIP solutions in general, you can have, excuse me, you can have someone text you back at your direct dial number, so your DID. So I can send a text message right here, send that, and then I'm going to receive that here on my other device. You'll see that the message comes back, so I can go right to the message, which I'm already in. But if I was not in the message already, I could simply click go to messages, where it would take me to that message thread, or I can simply ignore this, or I can take this and clear it off my screen. Next thing I can do here is for contacts. I can be able to see all of my contacts here within the favorites. I can simply move, different users to favorites just by clicking right here next to the name. I can click the favorite button. I can also chat with that individual. I can meet with them as well too. On this user, I can email them. I can call their extension directly, and then I can also call whatever work number is here for them. So you can have a couple different numbers for each individual user. I can also build speed dials in here. I don't currently have any set up, but if I wanted to set those up, I could set up speed dials. If I wanted to chat with them, I could just do that. It pulls it right back to the chat window. Let's see. I can show you all of my voicemails right here. So if I wanted to listen to the voicemail, I just click on it and I can click play right here. It tells me how long the voicemail is. I can download it. I can also delete it directly from here and which phone number called me. It tells me the time, date, and the duration of that voicemail. My call history is the next icon here. I can get really granular here where I can show, all 7 days, the last 7 days, 14 days, last month, and then I can create custom to show all my call history. So it's going to show, name, phone number, the date, time of the call, the duration, and then on here, I can go ahead and add this to existing contacts. I can create new contacts if I often call that individual. So, it gets pretty neat here where you can create and set up to each individual's user's likings. If I click on my avatar, or in my case, I uploaded a picture, the green dot represents that I am available for a call. So other users will then see that as well, that I am available. They know that if I am available, they can transfer a call to me. Of course, if I was on a call, it'd have a red dot next to my name, or showing that I am unavailable or on a call. I can put myself on away, do not disturb, or also put myself as invisible. You're able to sign out right here and also go to different settings. Not going to get into all the settings and everything like that, but you can custom change different settings to your likings. Another thing that you can do too with the Cornexa, the Breeze UC client here is you can do make and take a call, as I mentioned before. We can send internal chats. We can also send text messages to people outside of our organization, as it would come from from our business number. The text messaging is an a la carte feature. It is something that you can add to 1 users, 3 users, all users. It is something that not everyone wants. So it's something that can be added to your account on an a la carte basis. But as far as the UC client, along with those things that I mentioned prior, you can also do video up to 100 participants. That's internally and externally too. So a lot of people are now familiar with Zoom, which people are using to communicate. Well, now you can utilize one application for everything. Being able to make and take a call history, voicemail, being able to chat, text message, video conferencing, all within the Cornexa Breeze app here. So it's the Breeze solution on the Cornexa UC client. If I wanted to create a meeting, I would simply, here's already a meeting that I previously created to show for the demo purposes. So I could simply join that by clicking on the computer icon here. I can also view additional details here. So you can see, the access PIN number. If I needed to provide that to someone, I can provide the meeting ID. And then of course it just states who it's from, which is me. I can also copy this invitation to simply send it an email. I can also schedule a meeting. So, and basically what this is asking is if I want to download the desktop application for the Cornexa. So there is a version 2, which shows at the bottom of the screen right here, and I'll just click on it real quick, which this is the desktop application. So you can pin it to your taskbar at the bottom. Essentially the same thing. The only thing that the Cornexa app currently cannot do at this time is the text messaging. Other than that, though, it can do everything. So whether it's the Cornexa app that you can pin here at the taskbar or the URL, it's going to accomplish the same thing aside from the text messaging. So it wants me to schedule a meeting. It wants me to use the Cornexa app. So what I would do is just simply click Create Meeting. I've labeled it Aaron's Meeting. I can select the duration on here. I can change my moderator PIN and moderator key and PIN number here. And then I can click Start the Meeting. If I want to schedule the meeting for a later time, I would just choose the date and time right here. If I want to change the moderator key, advanced settings, etc. Let's just say we want to schedule it for, Wednesday. Okay, and then I can click Schedule Now. I'm not going to do that because basically what it's going to do is going to open up it's going to open it up in a Gmail. But what it would do is so that the application does integrate with your Google, your Gmail. They're working on right now integrating with Microsoft. So that is to come here in the near future. But right now I would schedule this, and then all the details would pop up in an email, and then you can just simply put the email address and then click send, and it simply send that to the individual that you want to meet. Here I'm going to go back to the UC client here. At the bottom, you have different applications that you can use. I can download the desktop app. I can show the mobile application too, because there is a mobile app as well. So for anyone that's on the go, of course, when you're not going to have a PC or phone, well, your smartphone will also have a mobile app that's included free of charge. There's no extra cost for that. That will allow you to work from anywhere, get calls anywhere, make calls from your smartphone anywhere to show your business number, not your cell phone. So why do people use, a mobile application? Is to have one centralized phone number that you're calling back from. That way you're not confusing your customers. That way you're not showing your personal cell phone. That's the biggest thing that I get. Because if you're, a lot of pastors that I work with, attorneys, doctors, just any, office managers, regular employees, most employees don't want to share their personal cell phone, because when people get your cell phone numbers, they tend to save those and then they're going to text you back and call you at all times of the day. So at least with this, it allows you to kind of separate work from your personal life. One other thing to mention too about the mobile device is when a call rings in, it's going to ring in different. So it's going to ring in through a mobile app. So it looks different in your phone. It doesn't just look like a regular call. And it also has a different ringtone. So you know how to answer the call, and it separates, again, business from your personal life. You can also go to the manager tool as well too. That's where you can kind of, and I won't go into that. That's a whole nother demo, but that's where you can go into your user settings too. If you want to change different user settings for your voicemail and for your extension, you can make simple changes there as well. But if we have spoken before, if you've spoken to one of our, associates here at BTS, you already know that all of your moves, adds, and changes are included with our solution. So you would never have to, do anything on your own unless you wanted to. So all programming changes is all included by the BTS technicians. You just send an email or give us a call, and we'll make that on your behalf. But with that being said, that pretty much wraps it up. This is the UC client. It does bring a lot of value for different organizations. For the simple fact is that you have the ability to work from anywhere. You have the ability to not miss calls. You have the ability to call customers and potential clients back from the same number. You're not confusing them. They can text you back if you would like. So it creates an all-in-one solution, right in all-in-one app. So whether you're using, a UC client, your mobile device, or your physical desk phone, it's all connected. So with that being said, this does conclude the demo of the UC client of the Cornexa app of the Breeze solution. If you do have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. Hope this was helpful to you guys, and you guys have a great day.